Dear students, welcome back to my class. Today we are starting with the topic, what are the consequences of sand mining? Let's move. You will be knowing that what is meant by sand mining. We are extracting sand, or we are digging the sands from the river beds. Okay. How the sand deposits or sands are formed in the river beds. Sand deposits in the river beds are the formation due to hundreds of thousands of years long natural process. So sands are generally formed in the river banks by means of the formation or the deposition of sand that generally takes 100 to 1000 of years. And what is the need of the sand for our life? Man has been exploiting this particular resources when he began construction works, reclamation of wetlands, filing activities, etc. And the traditional sand mining, when the sand mining was done in the earlier stages of our life, it does not make any serious consequences because it was a small scale operation. But the rapid growth of the human population and the fast strides in the urbanization and industrialization, it necessitated the over-exploitation of the sand resources. And as a result of this sand mining, the sand resources in the rivers of Kerala are now on the verge of near total depletion. This alarming increase in sand mining over the past 3 decades or more has inflicted damage to several river systems and has caused irreversible loss of river resources. What are the consequences of excessive sand mining? It leads to the over-deepening or sinking of the river beds, leading to the ultimate death of the river. It leads to a slowdown water flow, the water becomes stagnant, as a result of which it in turn causes an influx of seawater into the mid-reaches of river, causing its salinization of river. When the river water becomes salinized or it is getting mixed with the salt, what happens is that it makes much more harmful effect to the riverine fauna and it makes unsuitable for human drinking, irrigation and other water dependent purposes. It also leads to the erosion of river banks and the consequent loss of agricultural lands. It abnormally alters the lotic ecosystem, leading to the local extinction of several animals. Apart from that, it disturbs the breeding grounds and the breeding process of fishes and causes the depletion of riverine fish populations. It also causes abnormal lowering of the water table, leading to drought and scarcity of drinking water. It forms deep water pools in rivers with altered physical and biological properties. These pools promote the sedimentation of silt and the deposition of solid waste. This in turn favors the eutrophication, algal bloom, bacterial growth and also the pollution of river water. It poses serious threats to the safety of bridges, buildings, tanks and other civil constructions along river banks. It also causes the diversification or diversion of the direction of river flow that is seriously threatening the human settlement. I hope you understood. Thank you.